Afternoon, everybody. Jonathan Iwanio here, accompanied with Mike Rico. Got Shane Wright behind the camera. We are here with Crhp Formation 2022 out here in beautiful Frontier Park. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great. Beautiful day, sun's shining. We're getting a walk in. This is awesome.
Good times.
Talking about Crhp.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Jonathan Iwanio. I've got girls in 3rd grade and 2nd grade. Been with St. Charles Borromeo for about 10 years now. My wife and her family's been with Borromeo much longer than that. So I've been with the community for some time. It's been fantastic. I've been introduced to so many great people, just through the church alone, but through the school and through different organizations, the picnic and
Present company included.
Yeah, and we've got Crhp, and I'd actually like to thank Mike for introducing me to Crhp, asking me to come out to it.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why I brought him here today is to kind of bring you a special little Q&A session, talk a little bit about Crhp. So Mike, when being a Crhp alum, what did you hear about Crhp when you were first attending the community in the church?
Yeah, so I've probably been a parishioner of Borromeo for, 8 or 9 years. My oldest son is in 6th grade, and he was probably in kindergarten or 1st grade before the first time I heard about it. And it took me a little bit of time to actually pull the trigger, if you say. It wasn't because I didn't want to, it's because I thought I would, I didn't feel like it was worth committing a whole weekend away from my family and my family responsibilities, which was completely silly at the time. But yeah, once I committed, I dove headfirst in and went in with an open mind and open heart. Loved everything about my experience. That it brought me back the following year to be the lay director, and now I like to help recruit.
Nice.
Because I wanted to continue. Crhp was a great experience.
Yeah, you brought me in, so thank you for that.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
So
look at you now.
We got a great community with St. Charles Borromeo, but at Crhp, do you have to go to the church? Do you have to be Catholic?
No. I know we had one non-Catholic in our group, and I believe we also had at least one, maybe 2 non-parishioners. I can't exactly remember if one of them was or not. I know they didn't have any school-age children. But yeah, anybody who wants to attend is welcome. Like I said, just go with a kind of an open mind, and who knows what the possibilities may lead to.
So with that open mind, when you were preparing yourself for your first weekend and experiencing everything that it had to offer, did it meet your expectations of what the weekend was all about?
Yeah, that's a good question. I honestly did not have really any expectations going in. I had some friends that were going with me. I dragged them along with me, and I just went in and said, I'm going to keep an open mind. I know I'm giving up a lot at home, but at the same time, I should be here. And going through the weekend, probably one of the most important things I've ever done in my life. I think I would do it again in a heartbeat. So it was one of those things where, maybe I set the bar too low because I should have, acknowledged that it was going to be an amazing experience. And there's certain things in your life. For me, I think my wedding, the birth of my children. I mean, it's right up there in those those conversations of what it meant to me. Next time if I do it again, I know what to expect. So my expectations will be high.
There you go. So, what kind of obstacles did you have to meet and overcome? Kind of getting yourself set up for the weekend.
Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest things you hear about when you talk to other men about going. Is hey, I got responsibilities at home, whether it's mowing the grass like this guy's doing over here, painting the fence, kids sports, concerts, you name it, other responsibilities that keep you at home. Putting all that aside for one weekend is not going to kill anybody, right? I mean, you're giving your weekend to the Lord, probably one of the most important things you'll do in your life. It'll make you like a better father, better husband, better overall person, better employee if you have a job. You'll be a better grass mower when you're done. I'm telling you, you'll be closer to God because you're mowing the grass and you'll be looking up in the heavens. So, no, I mean, totally worth spending one weekend away from your family, your children, your spouse, significant other, whatever, will appreciate what it does for you. So,
I know. Thank you. So, you've shared with us a whole bunch, but what are some of the lasting impacts or the memories that you've had, just from sharing the first weekend and then maybe even the subsequent?
Sure. Yeah.
More?
No. The weekend obviously itself is powerful. I knew a lot of the folks, a lot of the men that I went in with, or I went through the weekend with, but a lot of the guys that I would maybe not have been as close to, that I'm a lot closer now. They're like my brothers, right?
Sure.
Even the friends that I had that I went with, we have a special bond now that because we went through Crhp. We were Crhp brothers, and we got to get closer together, and you learn things that you might not know, and so when you pray with somebody, it's a little bit different experience than just meeting them in the street or at a bar or restaurant or whatever, kids games. So that was amazing. And then I didn't think it could get any better until you actually put one on the next year when it's as a lay director and having to be responsible for the event. That was even more mind-blowing for me.
It gets better?
Oh yeah, it can get better.
Nice.
Yeah, so but not everybody has to do that, right? I mean, that was a calling that I had from the weekend. I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I walked out. So yeah, no, it was awesome. So
fantastic. Well, what advice would you have for somebody who has been in shoes like yours, where you're either just joining the community through the school and you want to get to know people, or you've had friends over the years ask you to come to it? What would you say to them?
I would say just do it, like Nike. No, I'm kidding. If you're hesitant at all, talk to somebody that went. I'm happy to talk to anybody. I know you are. I know Shane would be. Grab your friends, because I think it makes it a really powerful experience if you know people, but also going with an open mind and a willingness to make new friends and make new brothers. I think everybody should experience the Crhp weekend, whether it's this year, next year, 3 years from now, whatever. I think you will not regret it at all. There's no way you would regret it. I don't think I've talked to anybody over the years that either went before me or after me that said, I wish I didn't do that.
Well, there you have it, folks. Great times to be had if you can just kind of work your schedule in and come out with us for Crhp 2022. We're doing it in the 14th and 15th of May, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll be reaching out to you. We'll be touching base. We'll be trying to answer any questions that you might have.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right. Well, Mike, thanks for your time today.
All right,
Appreciate
buddy.
it. Very well.
Brother.